I am God's darkest angel, and I will not have mercy. I don't need your respect. I don't need your love. I don't need anything from you because you was never for me in the first place.
You hooked up with the damn devil. And because you hooked up with the devil, for some reason you thought that's how life was over here. And everybody over here is not weird.
Oh yeah, that's how we gonna start this video out. If this is the first time to the channel, welcome to the barbecue. My name's Jeff and I'm your chef, and we keep it cooking around here. And we've been grilling Anton for quite a while now. But this video is gonna show you one of the most epic bait and switches in YouTube history. I mean, the way this guy started out 3 years ago on the Lapeef Network versus how he's moving right now. I mean, this has to be studied. This dude is a textbook multiple personality disorder individuals if I've ever seen one. When you see this video, you're going to agree something happened in his head, or there's always been in his head, and he just flipped a switch. Every bag chaser kit come with a bag and it come with a lead. Make sure you join my bag chasers today. Get out, chase that bag. I'm highly considering changing my bag chasers to sack grabbers. Cause y'all can come over here and grab my sack.
I do it for a greater purpose. You know what I'm saying? I know that in order for me to be able to tell other people that they got to move a certain type of way, or to give them the blueprint on how it is that they can be successfully married, I have to be a reflection of the thing that I advocate for. So it's different from me.
And that's that personality trait where you feel above everybody else, that you move differently than normal people, and you got to show people how to better their lives through being like you. Now remember, this is from 3 years ago. The Anton you're about to listen to is the one that baited all of these people in by pretending he was this upstanding husband, this Christian husband, and this guy who always took his wife everywhere with him to show how much he loved and how strong they were together. This is the bait and switch. He baited people. Everybody subscribe to this channel, and now look at him today.
You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't mean that I don't love beautiful women around me. It don't mean that I'm not going to have, that I don't check out chicks or whatever, so on and so forth or whatever. I just don't believe that A, they not worth my time. B, they ain't even close to the quality of the woman that I have. C, I also want to be the man that I would love for my daughter to marry. And then D, I have a higher expectation on my life, and I esteem myself greater than what normal people would esteem themselves. So I just hold myself to a higher standard than other people do.
Come on, man. Don't do that, Anton.
This is real talk.
Hold on. Let him push back. Let him push back.
That means his wife is doing a good job too.
Now you can see right off the bat, a lot of bullshit. Bruiser's about to call it out because he's like, nah, man, you can't sit up there and act like you high and mighty and above everybody else, and everybody's got to follow your playbook because of how you and Rita's marriage is. And you see some lady like, oh yeah, that's because his wife is taking good care of him. And Anton's like, oh yeah, I can look, but I don't mess with these chicks. These chicks ain't on my level. I don't mess with none of these chicks, you know. I don't deal with them because I know what I got at home. How is he in 2026? Don't sound like this, do we? Bait and switch.
Just wanted to say,
I mean, I get it, man. Look, I commend you for all that, Anton. I commend you.
Here comes a butt, though.
Bruh,
No, let him go. Let him rock.
you had the charm, and I'm not trying to take shots at, but this shit is real. And the height and all that, and the fitness and stuff that I had when I was 20, I was jumping over the rim, bro. This is in the gym trying to run.
But why did you get married then, bro?
Bro, I'm saying I don't believe you. I get it. You established, you self-made from the jump. I don't believe that you had the amount of pressure I had.
So he's saying that Anton is capping. Bro, you ain't have women like that. You don't come from that. You come from a background where you was nerdy. You come from a background where you didn't even look like you could pick up a chick. I mean, you had your collar buttoned all the way up to your damn Adam's apple. You ain't that guy. There are guys who are like us, guys who are athletes, out playing games, playing sports and everything. We the ones that were getting all the chicks or whatever, and you was hating on chicks. Even Rita said in one of his former videos, all Anton messed with was hood rats. That's what she said. She said Anton gave me his number and I was calling him, and he's like, yeah, you ain't used to these other chicks. You know, I just mess with a bunch of hood rats and stuff like this and that. That's all Anton had. He never had no baddies. And this dude called him out. He says, bro, you ain't have no baddies like that. Now watch what Anton says in response to that.
Because you said you had women running.
Oh, okay. So you
No,
trying
no, no,
to say?
stop. Hey, Rita.
They beating me
Come
up
here,
like
baby.
I'm the villain.
Hold on,
I don't
hold
think
on,
they
hold
had
on,
the
hold
same
on.
amount of pressure I had. That's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying.
hold on.
Bruiser, you are the villain right now.
They have
No.
different goals.
You know the interesting thing about it is that people in the chat that know me in real life. They've known me over 25, 30 years.
So you see how quick he said Rita. He's calling his wife who's in the background. And then he's saying there's people in the chat that been knowing him for 25, 30 years. But ain't nobody in the chat. He's not reading their comments going, no, Anton had all the females when he was young. Oh, Anton had all the baddies. He's not reading the chat. Instead, he calls Rita, who already had interviews saying all he messed with was hood rats. A bunch of dirty ass girls and shit from the projects. And she was like a level up. And he was like, damn, I ain't never messed with no real chick. You know what I'm saying? No, Rita was like his apex. Rita was his apex, his climax. And he acting like he had baddies his whole life. Rita was the best he had done. Even Rita said that. And yet he's trying to get on chat. Oh yeah, man, I had baddies my whole life. I had chicks my whole life. Anybody can get a hood rat, dog. All you got to do is just say, hey, I'm going to come over at like 11. And these toothless ass girls go, okay, come on over if you want to, boo. That's who he was messing with. But he want to act like he had some baddies back when he was in high school. Ain't nobody ever said that about him.
Come here, baby. What was I like in high school? In your opinion, honestly, what was I like in high school in your opinion?
An arrogant a-hole.
Why? Why was I arrogant?
We can't hear her.
So she called him an arrogant asshole in high school. Now, the reason why he was an arrogant asshole ain't because he had baddies. It was because he got so tired of being rejected, he just started acting like an asshole. Like he was too good for women when wasn't no women even trying to come at him like that. We know dudes like that all the time. They walk around like they really doing something, like they really trying to be something, acting like, oh yeah, I could talk down to people. I talk down to women. But yet, ain't no women even coming for you, dog. You looking like Mr. Potato Head. Even in high school, you was looking like Mr. Potato Head. And you act like you coming at chicks. You got Rita, who is the best you could do, coming for. Come on, man.
What she
gotta
said?
talk.
He was an arrogant a-hole.
And why was I like that? Let me refine that. Have I ever in your life, honest to God, have I ever in your life ever had a problem getting women?
No.
And the first day that I met you, what did I say to you?
Can I say that on here?
You can say it. The first day that I met you, what did I say to you?
He asked me, did I give oral? I'll say that because he was a little more vulgar than that, though.
Now, what she failed to realize is that she admitted the level of women he dealt with. He dealt with hood rats that gave head. That's why he said the first thing I asked was, do you suck dick? That's who's he was used to live. He was used to dealing with women on that level. He wasn't used to dealing with classy women, intelligent women, women of a certain caliber. He was used to dealing with hood rats who was giving head in cars and behind trash cans, giving head, sneaking off the patio, giving head behind. That's what he was used to. So he like, oh yeah, did I ever have a problem getting woman? No, because you probably was giving everybody $10, $15 just to get head. Anybody can do that. Most of these hood rats in high school, they do anything for $10. You give them a $10 bill. And she basically admitted this is the type of guy he was. He was the type of guy that walks around asking girls if they suck dick. That's the level he was on.
Listen, Bruiser, I've been the same way since I was born, bro. The same way since I was born. Ain't never been different. Always talk the same way. My mother will tell you that I've been the same way since I was born.
Which is why he ain't never had a baddie like he keeps trying to claim he has. He ends up with the hood rats because he's always been the same way.
So, I mean, you can think.
What?
Hold on, wait. You can,
Okay.
But that's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is this, and they say it all the time, and it is absolutely true. The character of a man is tested when he gets resources. The character of a man is tested when he has everything. So even if it was true, what you said, let's say I never could get a girl that had a pocket protector in my pocket and the whole 9 yards. And I'm cool with that, right?
Please pay attention to all of this. I hope you are listening. He said the test of a man's character is when he has everything. And if he has everything and he starts chasing chicks, then that means Bruiser's right, because he's going to start acting like he ain't never had no bad chicks. Listen to what he's saying.
Because I don't think it's a badge of honor to sleep with a whole lot of women. I think the badge of honor is to have a level of dick discipline and to realize their value as a man. But let's just say hypothetically that that's true and I had a pocket protector, right? Then that would mean that once I started getting resources and attention, that would mean that I would start to break out and it would start to be a different story, because that's not what I'm used to, right?
Remember, this is 3 years ago. He just said if he started getting money, breaking out and doing something different, then that would prove Bruiser to be right, that he never had nothing. You don't hear him talking about having hoes right now, 5 hoes, traveling with baddies, always traveling with a baddie, not leaving town if he don't have a baddie, flying chicks in, getting their hair. You don't hear him talking like that right now, do you? Because he didn't have it like that. Now that he's got the resources, how does he sound in 2026? See, he told on himself. This is the bait and switch I was telling y'all about. He got all them people to bite on the bullshit he was saying back then. Everybody bit. Oh, he's a stand-up guy. He's a married man faithful to his wife. He got dick discipline, just like he said. He ain't got women all around him. He can look at a woman, but he don't care about these women because they're not better than what he's got. This is what he is saying in his whole video. The bait and switch. Got everybody to subscribe to his bullshit. And now he's 2026. Oh, I got 5 hoes. Corey don't know me. I keep hoes. I got 5 hoes. Oh, I get head. I tell my wife if I get head, I could tell her anything. I could tell her I want to bust down a chick. Bait and switch. He don't sound shit like this right now. And this was just 3 years ago. He basically gave the game up himself. If a man had the true character of a man is tested when he gets resources. Anton said that. The true character of a man is tested when he gets resources. Now that he have resources, how is his character?
But the one thing that's for sure and 2 things that's for certain is that I am God's darkest angel. So how am I able to maintain a level of character and stability, and how come my chick don't worry about me?
Because you never switched up.
Oh yeah, he got that girl fooled. She's like, oh, because you never switched up. That's why everything's all good, Anton, because you never switched up. Your wife, she trusts you because you never switched up. But in 2026, he's walking around going, oh, I could tell my chick anything. I could tell my chick if I want to bust down another chick, if I want to get head from another chick. I could tell my chick anything. But you never switched up. I'm telling y'all, this is the biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. This dude sold people a bunch of bullshit just 3 years ago, talking about resources or a true test of a man's character. Look at him right now. I'm telling y'all, go back in his content. A lot of people have already unsubbed all of his channels because they peeped out the bullshit he was on. They said, dude, you didn't used to be like this, man. What happened? You switched up, bro. You didn't used to be like this. But here it is, girl, all because you don't switch up. You real, Anton, you real. And what 2K saying in 2026? 2K sitting around going, oh, man, you the realest Christian I know. You the realest Christian I know. This dude got these people straight fooled. They sitting on a short bus.
So he remained consistent. And plus, he got, once you, like you said, when you had the resources, you got a lot to lose. So that's when you really
exactly.
It's dudes that fumble every single day.
He value all his hard work and all the stuff he earned.
It's dudes that lose and fumble every single day.
But
a woman has that intrinsic value that can't be replaced.
Oh, Mr. Let Go, God damn.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I think that more dudes should be nerds. I advocate for the nerds. I advocate for the dudes that's supposedly cornballs, because in my opinion, in other cultures, those are the dudes that celebrate it.
The biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. Him saying that shit 3 years ago got a lot of cornballs to subscribe his shit. A lot of whack ass dudes subscribe this shit thinking, oh man, this is my hero. Anton's my hero. Man, look, he loves us, man. We're cornballs. We're nerds. He wants to hang with us, bro. Let's subscribe him. Now what is he talking about in 2026? Oh, I got hoes. Oh, I got bitches. Oh, I replace these bitches. If they don't do what I do, I replace these bitches. The biggest bait and switch in YouTube history, I'm telling you. This is why a lot of people are walking away from Anton Daniels, because he sold people a bill of bullshit. When you get a bill of goods, a bill of lading, nah. This dude sold a bill of bullshit. Everybody was subscribing to this dude under false pretenses. He even said, once a man gets resources, that's the test of his true character. You heard it from his mouth.
We the only community of people that actually highlight the POSs, let's just say that, and we celebrate it.
Funny hearing him say that our culture celebrates the pieces of shit. The dudes that treat women like shit, that argue with them, talk to them, cuss them out, put them down, talk trash to them. He says we celebrate those type of men. And what does he become in 2026? Exactly what he feels our community celebrates. A piece of shit.
I don't think that that's cool. I think that the cool thing is getting a job and being a nerd and being successful and leveling up and becoming the best version of yourself. I think that you can't even truly judge a man until he's in his 40s and 50s, because he don't even hit his apex. He don't even really start to come into his own until he's in his 30s. Most dudes don't even start to get themselves together and realize the value that they could bring into this world until they become 30 or above.
Biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. I just did a video, and what was he arguing with that girl about? That we already lived our best years. We left our best years a long time ago. But now he's saying, oh, 30s and 40s, that's when you've reached your apex. That's your best years. Oh, your best years ain't in your 20s, not in your teens. No, your best years are in your 40s, your 50s, when you really got the resources, when you can go out and do things now. See, I'm telling y'all, this video was 3 years ago. It don't sound shit like nothing he's doing right now. The biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. Once a man get resources, it will test his true character. Anton even said that shit. He's sitting here selling all these people bullshit, getting all these people to subscribe his channel, getting all these people to think, oh man, we finally got a brother who believes in us, man, telling us to go work and get jobs and do this and do that. And now what is he doing? Walking around, oh yeah, man, I took out $2 grand, put it on the table in the casino. Man, I be spending money on bitches. I got hoes, I got bitches. I do what I want. He switched up real quick. Exactly what Bruiser said. You never had bitches, because if you did, you'd be acting different right now. Oh, no. The reason why I'm so cool and so calm is because I already had bitches already. I already had a lot of women. I don't change up. I'm normal. This is how I am. I always had women. Yeah, right.
So when you see the true character of a person, you start to see it when he starts to get older, when he starts to get money, when he starts to have resources.
You hooked up with the damn devil. And because you hooked up with the devil, for some reason, you thought that's how life was over here. And everybody over here is not weird.
I am God's darkest angel, and I will not have mercy. I don't need your respect. I don't need your love. I don't need anything from you, because you was never for me in the first place. How faithful are you? How dedicated are you? How much are you still continuing to grow once you become 30, 40, 50 years old? I'm rocking with I don't want to hang with the thugs. That's the thing that I was trying to get away from when I was raised in the hood.
I told you, the dude was raised in the hood around hood rats. He wasn't raised in no nice area. He never had baddies. He never had dimes. Rita was his apex. She was not from the hood. He found some girl out in the suburbs and was like, oh yeah, I made it away from all these hood rats. I'm gonna do something different. And he's saying how he wanted to hang with the nerds. He wanted to hang with people who was a little upper class, different from the hood rats he was used to running with. I'm telling you, this is YouTube's biggest bait and switch in history. This dude sold people so much bullshit and they bought it. A lot of people are walking away from his channel for a reason.
I want to hang with the nerds. I want to be in a room of people that's 10 times smarter than me, have a greater IQ than me, that can add value to me, that teaches me all of the things from a technical perspective that I've never could have learned hanging out in the hood with the dudes that was talking to BS on the corner every day. I want to be a nerd.
Now, what you have to catch on to is this is all gaslighting. This is all love bombing right now. What he's doing is telling you from the beginning of the video how he has to live a certain way and hold himself to a higher level than everybody else so he can teach people, so he can be the nerd, the higher IQ in the room. Listen to how he's speaking right now. He's telling you who you should want to hang with because that's who he'd want to hang with, and he's better than you. He lives a life different than you. You can learn from him. You can follow his path. This is the bullshit he was selling. So if he could sell you and gaslight you and love bomb you into thinking, hey, listen, you should want to hang with a nerd like me. I'm from the hood and I got away from the nerds. I'm smarter now. You should subscribe to me, listen to me, want to hang with somebody with a higher IQ than you. See, this dude right now, he's so fucking see-through because look in 2026 how he's acting right now. It ain't sounding nothing like this.
I don't want to be in the limelight. You will never, ever catch me in a club. You will never, ever. Matter of fact, everybody knows, anybody that's in the chat that was at the Lapeef shows in Houston or Atlanta, you know I was there chilling, Rita was by my side the whole time. If it wasn't about no business, if it wasn't about connecting with the people, and I spent the majority of the time, I was one of the most social people in the entire room. The minute that it's over, I'm on the flight, I'm gone, and I'm about my business.
Woo, how times have changed. Micca, trying to fly out Jazz, Island Girl Q, all these females. But yet back then, 3 years ago, you was all about business. Rita was with me the whole time. Rita don't leave my side. I'm always with my wife. I'm showing y'all I'm an upper echelon husband, way different than y'all. I don't go out and do fun stuff. I'm about my business. I don't hang out with nobody. That's not what I do. I'm about this business. Biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. People bought this bullshit. Once a man gets resources, a true test of his character will come up. And I think once he got resources, you see how he's acting right now. You see he's got money right now, how he's moving right now. It ain't nothing like how he's talking right now. He don't leave town without a baddie. He got 5 hoes always waiting on him. He always got a bad chick around him. He in and out of hotels with bad chicks. He go to games and casinos with he courtside with bad chicks. Rita ain't nowhere to be fucking found. But yet, what the bullshit he was selling 3 years ago? Oh, you got to be a man about your business. Take your wife everywhere with you. Be with your wife. Show that you're above that. This is how you make a marriage last. This is what he sold 3 years ago. What is he on right now?
I don't get caught up. I don't hang out. And that's no shade to nobody. Anybody can do what they want to do. I am about being a nerd in business. I don't get
all I'm saying is.
So when people say that, but no, let me just say this one last thing. When people say that to me, I take it as a compliment. When people say, Anton, you've been married, you ain't known nothing but one girl, I take it as a compliment. That is somebody that is giving me a badge. I'm rocking with that.
Complete bullshit. The biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. Oh, he's rocking with one chick. He's just got his wife with him. That's a badge of honor. He's going to wear that with pride. 2026. Oh, Corey don't know. I got 5 hoes all around at all times. I always travel with a baddie. I don't leave town without a baddie. I got bad chicks flying in all the time. I put them in hotels. I give them mani-pedis. I get their hair done. I buy them jewelry. I got bad bitches around me all the time. 3 years ago. Oh, I wear this as a badge of honor to only be with my wife. This is a badge of honor. The biggest bait and switch in YouTube history. I'm telling y'all right now, this dude is a fraud. He is all these people subscribe to his channel, believe in this shit. With their wives thinking, baby, it's going to be me and you. We going to do this. We going to do that. And now what are they doing? They got hoes now? All of them got hoes? All of them got baddies? All of them taking girls courtside, being in hotels 2 o'clock in the morning with hoes? That's what they doing now? Because this is the shit that he sold. And what is he on right now? Not this same shit.
Yeah, all I'm saying is I wasn't consistent all the way from 17, 18 all the way to now. I'm saying that I was a different motherfucker, and I accept that because the person I've transformed into, I'm proud of it.
See, now Bruiser, he a real one. He ain't on no fake shit. He's calling out Anton for being phony, and he know he's being phony. He's trying to give Anton code for, bro, we know you lying. We know you full of shit. That's what he's trying to do. Anton's not catching on it. He's like, Anton, it's cool, bro. If you change over time, it's cool. If you ain't who you say you are or who you used to be, it's cool. At least be man enough to say that and stand by that. See, Bruiser's a real one. That's a real man telling you men will change over time. We have to take accountability for why we change, not delete videos, remove videos, clip little pieces out of videos so everybody don't have the truth about who we really are. Stand on your shit if that's who you are. See, Anton's a fake. He's a gaslighter. Narcissist 101. I'm going to portray myself as something I'm not. And if you check me on it, you the one in the wrong. He's going to remove everything that criticizes who he truly is because he's putting on a show. And the moment somebody calls out his show, even Bruiser trying to help him, trying to help the man. Listen, dude, it's cool if you change, bro. It's cool if you're not who you think you are, who you say you are. Just stand on reality. We all standing on a reality right now. But Anton, he's so phony, his ass don't even realize it. Somebody's trying to help you, and he talking about high IQ in the room. Bruiser got the highest IQ in this motherfucker, according to this video, because he's willing to walk you through the process of coming into manhood. Anton's still playing like a little child. Oh, no, I'm this, I'm that. I'm with my wife. I'm this, I'm that. And now look at him in 2026. He has some real ones around him. Where are these people at now? He got a bunch of fake ass yes men on his panel now. See, the Lapeef Network was real. That shit was real. They checked his ass. But a narcissist don't like authority. A narcissist don't like to be checked. See, Anton couldn't sit over there and be who he is. He had to create his own. See, on his own panel, he can sit there with a ton of yes men feeding his ego, being that supply. Oh yeah, Anton, you the man, you the greatest Christian, bro. Oh, you the legit, you the realest, you the biggest bag chaser with the biggest sack we ever seen, bro. You all that. See, he couldn't sit on the Lapeef Network with real men and real women and run his mouth how he wanted to. See, he tucked his tail. And now that he's over here messing around with like Pearly Things and all these other people, he got his little YouTube bag and everything. He's like, yeah, now I got it. But guess what? More resources will only show people your true character of who you really were the whole time. See, you was faking it back then, and Lapeef Network was calling your ass out back then. You couldn't take it. So you had to go on your own. See, a real man stands on his. Bruiser was standing on his. He was like, bro, I know I changed and I'm proud of who I become. I went through a lot. I've learned a lot. I've been a lot. Anton, he don't learn. Narcissists are perfect. They don't make mistakes. They don't learn. They only teach you and show you and gaslight you and love bomb you and lead you with their narrative. That's what a narcissist does. See, Anton, he don't even realize his personality disorder is affecting him in so many ways. He's going to lose everything around him. He's losing some real good people. He lost Micca. He lost Jazz. He lost Island Girl Q. He's losing all of these people around him who have no respect for his ass no more because of how he used to be versus how he is now, which is phony.
And when I look back, man,
I'm with that.
I'm not saying I'm proud of what I did in the past. I'm proud of how I changed. I didn't think I can do it. That's why I believe in God. You get what I'm saying?
I am God's darkest angel, and I will not have mercy. I don't need your respect. I don't need your love. I don't need anything from you because you was never for me in the first place.
Because these things that I was doing, bro, it was almost unforgivable.
But the problem with your argument, though, Bruiser, and we like the transition, but you was doing the same thing that the women do. The same thing that the men do.
Listen, I am not making
excuses. You were making excuses as to why you didn't do the right thing and why you broke up your marriage.
What excuse did I make?
You was victim Olympics, I believe.
You were making excuses in the same way that we hold accountable, and we say why you ain't stay with your family.
Don't ask me why did I divorce?
Why you do this? You were saying
your daddy won't hold me.
I didn't say it was justified. I just told you that was the why. That was the why I did it when I was 21 years old.
Jump out the gym. You said that I ain't had no big discipline, and you said I ain't had no father, and all of this other type of stuff.
Now to sit there and hear Anton trying to challenge another man, saying, well, that's why you broke up your marriage. You are in a loveless marriage, bro. You are running around with escorts right now, bitches and hoes right now, in hotel rooms at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's your marriage right now. So would somebody rather be involved in that or say, you know what, I want to start a clean slate with somebody I probably am more compatible with. Let's get a divorce. Let you go with a man you want to be with. I'll be with a woman I want to be with. And hopefully we both have a great life. Instead, you flying hoes around. You buying hoes bracelets and everything. You making your wife look stupid as hell on the internet every day to all men and women out there who saying, who in their right damn mind gonna sit around and have some dude on a live stream going, if I want to bust down another chick, I just tell my wife. If I want to get some head from another chick, I'm just gonna tell my wife. But yet you talking about, oh man, you broke up your home. Who wants to be in a damn marriage like that, bro? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. You don't even love your wife enough to stay faithful to your wife. You think faithful is, well, I told you what I was going to do. 10th commandment, don't covet another man's wife or his possessions. Another man shouldn't be coveting your wife or your possessions. Be happy with what you got. If God gave you that, then deal with what God gave you. But instead, you out coveting everybody else's shit. Talk about, but I'm still married though. You are in a fucked up marriage. Maybe you think that shit's functional. It's dysfunctional. The fact that you still married is stupid to everybody out there, but we still married though. I would not want to be married to some woman who was up in hotels with some dude just because. I wouldn't want to be married to some woman who's sitting courtside the games all the time, leaving my ass at home. I wouldn't be worried to some woman going, if I ever want to get dick down, I just tell Jeff. I'd be like, hey, Jeff, I want to get dick down because we best friends. Me and Jeff, best friends. I want to get dick down this weekend. We married like that. Our marriage is solid. How stupid would I look as a man? And how stupid would my wife look if I said the same thing to her? Your marriage ain't shit, but you want to put it out there to everybody else's marriages that are ending because they realized when it was a good run. It's a good run. You talk shit about people who have kids out of wedlock. You got a kid in wedlock that you don't even fucking love. You don't even call beautiful. So why in the hell are you sitting there trying to talk shit on everybody else? See, the Piper's coming to get his pay right now. The internet coming to get their money back right now. You talk a lot of shit about a lot of things, and everything is on you. That's what my mom used to say when I was little. Hey, don't talk shit about nobody because it might be you one day. Don't say nobody kid look ugly because you might have an ugly kid one day. Don't say nobody this and that because you might end up handicapped one day. All that shit you ever talked is actually your life. And maybe that's why you so pissed off on the internet about every fucking body. Maybe that's why you don't like women, because you had to settle. And then you ended up having a child you can't even call beautiful your damn self. You had to settle for a life that everybody's looking at like, man, that's a fucked up situation. But you like, but I got money and I do content and I'm a bag chaser. Bro, that's the dumbest ass excuse I ever heard to say, I love my life. You do not love your life. You are always looking for other shit, which is why people are always flying in and out and why your ass ain't nowhere with your wife and your kid.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying is we got to be consistent.
So I said, you're not him. And I can say that. That's not calling you a bitch. I'm just saying, yo, in my book, based on the people that I categorize as him, which is not strictly based on their income, you don't fit that category. If I take away all your money and take away all your resources, what I want to be you, based on your personality, based on the way you speak, based on the way you carry yourself, based on the way you take care of your body, are you the person I would want to be like? No.
So then what seasoning tastes like? God damn!
Shout out to all the true believers out there dropping them blessings in our comments when all these fake creators using this against y'all religion. This is for you. Now this for the gaga chew. See you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two. And I got a lot of crew, and I got a lot to do. These chickens sitting simmer now, so I'm about to throttle through. The latest model you would do is still kinda bother you, but nobody's stopping you. I'm preaching that gospel, woo. My pop was still popping through. The cops are still watching through. The prophets on the block were shouting loud like the gaga chew. They spitting the rituals and giving the signals. Religion getting spiritual, we getting residuals. The prophecy cyclical and poverty cyclical. See, dad leave, kids grieve, mamas need miracles, and I'm getting sick of you. The hood done went digital. These cameras all around, so it's easier getting you. The fiction that you spitting getting seriously critical. It's trash, like your ass on a minstrel. The coke out the bench you, the clan wanna lynch you. The evidence of penance hella strong with the stench too. The barbecue I'm grilling for the women and men too. Your hands up in the sky when the spirit's within you, and you just wanna give it to the Lord. You done been through the droughts that you went through, but you wanna win too. It's constantly getting you to the point of a sin too. You gotta get that paper in your pockets cause rent due. Cause even in Flint too, these criminals sprint through. The government bent you, see you on the bench dude. Now you at the barbecue, and I got a spot for you. So gon' bust a block or two. What else is you gotta do? Just pull up to the potluck, cause I got a pot or two, and I got a lot of crew, but this for the gaga chew. We the gaga chew. For all my people out there that's true believers, you know what I'm saying, out there spreading that energy, spreading the word out there. I might not do it. These fake creators out there, they trying to do it to use it against you. I'm saying don't give up. Stay a gaga chew if that's what you are, you know what I'm saying? Don't even be ashamed of believing in the Lord. Don't be ashamed of that. Do what you do. Don't worry about us. We just out here creating content, having a good time. But do not let nobody use that against you. You gotta peep that out for yourself, you know what I'm saying? We at the barbecue and this is how we get down.
Okay, guys, let come through. God was coming. It was coming through. People watching my stuff.
We the gaga chew.
It get hot in that kitchen, boy. But you still gotta cook. And guess what? People gonna be coming with plates out. And they gotta be fed. You the chef, dog. You cooking.